Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel and my name is Lucy. Today we'll be making chapatis. So for the chapatis, we need the flour. I usually use the brown and the white in different ratios, like this one's 2, this ratio 1. And then we'll need a sieve. I always sieve my flour. And then we'll need cooking oil. And then there is salt and there is some sugar, but the sugar is optional. And then I'll be using lukewarm water. So I first normally usually put the salt and the sugar in the lukewarm water so that it can taste. So I put like salt 2 parts, all 3 parts, and then I put some sugar, just little sugar, just a little sugar to taste. And then I normally use a cooking stick to stir. So I'll stir in the water and then I'll taste if it's good. So we put that aside. And then now we sieve our cooking flour. So I'll start with the brown one. We can set this aside. So I just normally sieve, just getting used to sieving. So we sieve the brown. And this is the African way of making the chapatis. And then now we sieve the whites. But it's not a must to sieve. I just got myself used to sieving, so it's not a must for you to sieve. You can just cook directly. So you can use any ratio of the flour. It depends with what you like. If you like the white one, well and good. If you like the brown one, it's also okay. But you can do the mixture of both. So I'll put the flour in the basin. And then I forgot, I always do use cinnamon on my chapatis. My kids like the taste of cinnamon. I also do. My family loves cinnamon. So I just put a little bit of cinnamon. And then now we'll go in with we first stir. And then now we go in with the water. Remember, it's lukewarm water. So we go in with the lukewarm water. And then I put 3 tablespoons of the cooking oil. And then now we start kneading our dough. And as you knead, if the consistency is runny, you can add the flour. So I first knead with the cooking stick. And then now I come in with my hands, and you ensure your hands are clean. Because for chapatis, you like use your hands throughout in every process. So for my chapatis, this will make around 15 to 18 chapatis. So you knead thoroughly till everything is incorporated. That. And then you see it's still very sticky, so you come in with some flour. So for me, because the brown seems a lot, so I'll be adding the white flour. So you continue kneading. You're supposed to knead till the dough is no longer sticky. So you continue. You see now it's getting better. It's no longer that sticky. So you continue. You see it's not soft and not sticky. You see now, my hands are now getting cleaner and the dough is no longer sticky, you see. So the next step is we'll put more oil so that it can no longer be, so that you can let it rest. So you can either cut, I prefer cutting into pieces, so I cut into small pieces. You can use a knife or your hands. that. You see, make small pieces. That. See, it's very soft. So you see when it's not that sticky on the knife, and then now you go in with the oil. Now you put the oil inside. I put 3 tablespoons of oil like that, and then now you knead again. Now these steps ensures that your chapatis are soft, and even after cooking they stay soft because of the oil. Now you see how it is. See, knead again just a little bit because it's ready. You see now, you see it's no longer sticky and very soft. You see, very soft. So, and then now you let it rest. Mine, I normally let it rest for around 1 to 2 hours. So what you do, you cover it with a cling film. So you just cover it. By covering it, you prevent it from becoming hard on the top. So you cover it for 1 to 2 hours. Just like that. It's never hard to cook chapatis, to make, even to prepare the dough. It's never hard, just as simple as that. And then we'll continue the other process. Now on to the other step. We have some flour, the cooking oil, we have the rolling pin and a knife, and our dough is now ready. It has been resting for around 1 hour 30 minutes. Now we go to the next process. So you see it's very soft, you see, and elastic. So this is how it should be. So you see, it should be that way. And then now we start now preparing it for the next step. So we just cut small round balls. We first cut it with the knife to make some balls. You see? Make just small balls. Move these ones here. So you just make balls. Like that. Then you can sprinkle some flour. Then where you'll be placing them, you sprinkle some. And then now you just make the small balls like that. Just make the balls like that. can make as many chapatis or as little, depending on your family and maybe the occasion. Don't worry for the small ball. I'm sure some they are big here, so we'll still have some for it. Making the balls doesn't have to be perfect. See? And then after you are done, you cover them with the cling film. You cover the balls like that. And then now we'll start preparing one by one. So the process is easy. If you want layered chapati, this is the process. So you first make the circle. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is not the final step. This is just for ensuring that you have layered chapatis, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then you just do it effortless. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure. Just roll effortless like that. So like that. And then after you are done, you apply the oil just a little bit. It depends, the oil depends on, when you're cooking chapati, the oil depends on how you want it, because there are some people who like oily chapatis, some don't. So it depends. And then after that, you sprinkle some flour, and then you fold again like this. You see, you fold it again into two, and then you apply just a little oil like that. You see, you apply the oil, and then you sprinkle again oil, the flour, sorry, and then now you fold it like that, and then now you fold it, you see, you fold it like that. Now this is where the layers comes in. You see the layers like that, and then you tuck in there, and then now you're good to go. So like that, you take another bowl, the same process. You see, cooking chapati is fun. It doesn't have to be something that stresses you up when you think like you want to cook chapati and then you're like, that process is very hectic. No, just do it like this. That's effortless. You see? That. See? And then now apply some oil. You fold again. And then you apply oil again. See, like this. And then you see like this one is excess, so you can cut this part. And then you see it's gonna be very thick. And then you tuck in like that. See that. And then I'll show you another method, another way of making the balls. It still gives the soft layered chapatis. Maybe sometimes you might be in a rush, you don't want to take a lot of time cooking chapati, so this one is an easy step. So you see, you apply oil, spread it. See? And then you just sprinkle some oil and then you roll it. You just fold it like that. That. So you see, this is still another way of making the chapati like that. You see, it's the same, only that the process is a little bit shorter than this one. And then now we take another one. That. The circle don't have to be perfect like that. And then some oil, spread again. Like that. 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 And then you take those small that were remaining from the other, and then you roll them, and then now you bring this like that. Nothing goes to waste. That. See, we have a perfect ball. That. And then when you're applying oil, you can also use the pastry brush, but I prefer using the spoon. I find it more easier. But a pastry brush is still okay. Some even use their hand, which is still okay. Please kindly remember to subscribe to my channel. We'll be engaging more in cooking, sharing ideas. I'll be sharing recipes. I love cooking, so we learn more from each other. And remember, the quantity of the balls depends with the size. If you like thick chapatis, you like thin chapatis, it all depends with the balls. There are people who like eating big chapatis, and others like the slim ones. So like that. So we'll continue the process for the remaining ones. The same process. So we are almost done making the dough. So the balls, sorry. So we put our pan on fire. Start getting hot because we need a hot pan to cook the chapatis. So put it on fire. So we have finished making the balls. So we'll start rolling so that you can make our chapati. You just dust with some flour. Then you make your chapatis as easy as this. See? You do like this so that you can spread the thickness evenly so that some parts can't be thick than the other ones. And don't press too hard. If you press like this too hard, that's why some chapatis they become very hard here at the center. So you just spread evenly all the corners. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle like that. So you see, now that there we have our chapati. That. And then now our pan is very hot, so we can first get some oil, small oil, so that it doesn't stick like that. So that it doesn't stick. And then now we place our chapati in the pan like that. And then now we have our chapati in the pan. And then I'll be using this spatula to flip. So as that one is getting ready, make the other one. In Kenya, we call this blow drying. You see? See? They say when you see it coming up like this, these now the layers, these ones. So we place it here, and then you see it's ready the other side. So we place it there. You can cook. Sometimes I usually cook one by one, or you can cook two. You first blow dry. Some people they opt to blow dry all of them, and then now they start putting oil. So we make the second chapati. See how we make it. Right. And then now we place it on fire. So that's our second chapati. As it gets ready, we continue repeating the process. You can use any pan as long as it's thick, and the fire should be not high but medium. Increase ours a little bit, and then we flip. So we place this one on top of this, like that. And then we apply some cooking oil. Cooking oil depends on whether you like your chapatis having a lot of oil or not. For me, I just usually use only 1 tablespoon. Then you flip, you see, like that, and then you check if it's ready. You can turn using your hands like that. See, just turn your chapatis, and then you apply oil on this one like that. And be careful so that the pan doesn't burn you. It's usually very painful. And then you flip. If you see it's not yet well done, you can flip it again. And then like that. Turn your chapatis. That. And then this one you flip it like this, so that you can cook both sides. And then you apply your cooking oil. See, as easy as this, like that. See, and then you turn. You see, wow, you see, they're coming out well. See, you brown them till they are well cooked. See, and then you see the layers has already started forming even before it's done. And then you flip it. Be checking if it's done, not yet. So you continue. And then as you wait, you apply oil. See, apply oil, and then you flip. Wow, you see, it's coming out well. Press. This is now how you attain. If you follow the procedures, by the end of it, you'll have soft layered chapatis. Very soft and layered chapatis. See, the other side is perfectly cooked, you see. Then now, place them there. You see the layers, it's already, you can already tell it's a soft chapati. You see? And then now, place another one there, like that. And then you can cover your chapati with a kitchen towel. And then you flip. See? You can cook as many chapatis as you want at a go, but most of the time I prefer either cooking 2 or 1. I find it easier and more fast. You can spread using your hands. That. That. if you want to cook one by one, you just, if you want to cook one, you just apply the oil. That, and then you flip it. You see, be checking your chapati so that it doesn't get burnt. That. You see, even when using the brown chapati flour and the white one, you can still achieve layers. Some usually say it's hectic adding the brown flour, but no, it's just same. See, like that. And as it cooks, I prepare the other one. You see how it is, the layers, you see the way it is. Already you can see the layers. You put this one on fire. See the way it's rising, you see? You see it's ready. So you have to keep checking if it's ready. We have already finished cooking our chapatis, and as you can see, they are very soft and layered. You see, very soft chapatis and layered, very soft, very soft. Look at the layers. You just follow the process and you get the layers. You see, and they are very soft, soft and yummy. You see, just follow this process and you'll have very soft chapatis. You see, very soft chapatis, and then you store them in a container. You see the chapatis, they are very soft, very soft chapatis. You see, you store them in a container that you can cover it, or you can use the foil, the aluminum foil, and cover them to keep the softness for longer if you are to eat for many days. So thank you very much for watching, and subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you till next time. Bye bye.